What up, world? It's your boy Canon Corey, and I really appreciate how serious that you guys have been taking my last few videos, especially like the topics that I've been having. So today I decided to bring you guys with me as I do like my morning workouts, because I have a lot on my mind and I feel like I want to talk about what's going on in like just the climate here in DC in general, like outside of just the dating world, like the living world. Just figuring out how to survive here in DC has definitely been like a whole time. So let's talk about it. I'm also gonna let you guys know I did start a workout channel. This isn't the workout channel, but if you guys want to start following me there, I'll put the link in the description. But first, let me do my first set. 6, 7, 8, 9. I really don't know why I'm up this early. It's like just after 5 o'clock in the morning. I usually don't get up this early to work out. Usually I'm in here by like 7 o'clock in the morning. You guys can probably hear in my voice how tired I am, but I'm not too tired to talk about what's going on in the world because it's crazy. As you guys probably already have heard, DC has been going through a lot of layoffs right now. A lot of people have been losing their jobs. A lot of people are getting fired, and it's like kind of pandemonium. It's kind of weird to live here because no one knows like if today's gonna be the day, like when you get to work, if they're gonna be like giving you like, you know, one of those conversations where it's like, hey, we appreciate your time here, but you know, by 3 o'clock today, we need you to clean your stuff and get up out of here. That's what I've been hearing. Yeah, I finally talked to somebody for the first time that, like, personally, one-on-one, to a friend of mine who actually lost her job. And it's crazy to me because I can't believe that has even happened to her. She's been, ever since I've known her, she's been what I consider a successful person. So to even see her in this new light where she's kind of like in a stage where she's trying to figure out how to still pay her bills and maintain her lifestyle now that she doesn't have a job anymore, it's crazy to me. And it's not like she did anything. It's not like she was bad at her job. It's just because of everything that's going on with this new administration here in DC, man, it's crazy. Like, what are people supposed to do? What happens if I just lose my job? You know, I've only been working here for about, I don't know, a year or so. So, you know, I feel like one of the first things they're trying to do is get rid of people who are new. So I kind of feel like at any given moment, they could just be like, anybody under a certain amount of time, you guys gotta go. This is pretty crazy. Now, I'm not exactly sure if you guys noticed or not, but over 40% of DC, the people who live here in DC, are federal workers. You know, so it's hard to even imagine that at any given moment, they're actually downsizing the way they are, especially when you work so hard to get your job. A lot of people didn't just get this job overnight. A lot of people, and it's still to this day, a lot of people still trying to get jobs like federal working jobs. So to just like get rid of people like that is crazy, man. I get they're trying to save money, but I don't know. Things are just weird. I feel like it's more of an attack than it is trying to help. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. And then it's the talk of the town. Like, you can't go anywhere without hearing about this stuff. Like, literally, I went to a game night this past weekend. I hung out with a friend of mine. Well, a couple friends of mine. One of them was my old roommate. He invited me over for a game night. And one thing that we could not talk about was the fact that first thing we had to do was like start checking on each other. Like, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? And are you okay? Like, has any of this stuff affected your job, or how has it affected your job? Because it's affected all of us. We all know at least somebody who has lost their job by now, which is ridiculous. I mean, I know their goal is to downsize, but I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the downsize is happening for the good reasons. I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're watching this video, then you probably understand what I'm talking about. If you go to any bar right now, any social gathering, I guarantee you this is probably the hottest topic anywhere you go in the city. I don't know what the city's gonna do, to be honest with you. I think it's about that time that we talked about the elephant in the room, you know, and with me being a whole content creator living out here in Washington, DC, I can't help but talk to you guys about how all of these mass layoffs are affecting everybody around me. It's pretty crazy. Like, at this point, I think everybody knows at least one person that has been directly affected by the layoffs, you know, i.e. actually fired themselves. And, you know, it's crazy whenever you see things happening on the news. It's totally different when they happen in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like when they happen to your next door neighbor and you actually see firsthand how it's really affecting people. And let me say this, a lot of people worked really hard to get to where they are in life. They worked really hard to get these jobs. A lot of these jobs didn't come overnight. You know, it took like you know, at least a couple months, at least 3 or 4 months of it, of getting your fingerprints done, background checks, doing interviews, the whole nine, making sure your resume's tight, and you finally get awarded with the job after months of working hard to get it. And then imagine working at the job for a couple months and then they just let you go. That's crazy. That is what's happening literally every day out here in DC. It's a lot of, man, just everybody losing their job right now. So I just want to talk about it. I don't know what's going to be the future, because it doesn't seem like it's slowing down anytime soon. Every time we wake up, it seems like there's a new email that we're checking at work, and then, you know, you got to wait for your bosses to tell you how to respond, or if this is even legit. You know, it's pandemonium. It's like, it's just crazy right now. Everybody is talking about it. It's like the hottest topic in the city right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna cross the street, even though the light is, I almost got hit by a car. No, I didn't, but whole point that I'm trying to make, y'all, is that this is getting really crazy. I never thought that moving out here to DC, I would see so many people on edge and uneasy. I mean, even people who have been secure for a very long time are like, I guess I just have to have a contingency plan, you know? Because at any given minute, it could be anybody. So the latest thing on the block is that everyone was supposed to send in an email detailing, you know, what they got done in the past week or so, and they had to do it by the end of the night, or else it was going to be seen as a sign of quitting. But basically, it's just a lot of craziness going on. I can't believe that we have a government that is basically on the top of time they own right now. It almost feels like a bunch of bullies. I don't know what the specific goals are for all these things. You would think that maybe they would explain themselves, but I don't know. Maybe I should look deeper into it. I really try to stay out of politics. That's the crazy part. I really be trying to stay out of the political nature, but it just is what it is out here. You cannot live in DC and not be affected by what's going on here in DC. I'm just saying. So I'm really close to making it to my job right now. I ain't want to talk too much on this subject. I actually worked out earlier this morning. I've just been up early. I usually don't walk to work this early in the morning, but I'm making the walk because I have some things I gotta get done early and I don't want to be at work too late. So I'm headed out before the sun comes all the way up. Hopefully I continue to have my job. Hopefully this ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna come down anytime soon that's gonna put me in a bad place in life, you know? Like, these are the thoughts that we all have. Like, I can't believe I'm even having the thoughts like, am I gonna have a job next month? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be thinking thoughts like that. No one should have to think thoughts like that, just to be 100% real and honest with you. But anyways, I'm about to head inside. I know I've been yapping my mouth, but what do you guys think? Like, how has this mass layoffs been affecting you guys? Are you guys in the federal government yourself? You know, talk to me, because I think this is like one of them times where we need to start coming together as a community and just speaking on these things and talking about it. Who knows, maybe we can help each other. All right, guys, that was just a quick one. I'll see you guys later on in the next video, or probably maybe later on my next live. I've been streaming a lot lately. If you guys are just now seeing me or meeting me for the first time, just know that I stream a lot as well. So feel free to hop in the next live and talk with me in real time. All right, guys, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing now. See you guys soon.